Hey, you know what I was trying to do right before the stream started? And again, this is the first like 5 to 10 seconds to make sure the stream is actually on. But yeah, what I also didn't do is do a thing, but I think we're okay, right? Hold on. Yeah, we're okay. So, onward we go. I don't like doing that. I want to immediately get in, but I do have to make sure the stream is working correctly. Also, we are reset, so there's not much else to say about that as we get into Goizo Exquisite Taste, Character Exclusive, Random Item, Haru. So, and I'm gonna keep doing things because I was ready to start the stream, and then what actually happened was that I needed water again, and 2, I had to run around because wires were disconnected, so I was like, oof, and now here I am. So second encounter, Strength, Light, Takushi-san, Dexterity, and maybe Charisma, and we'll see what happens. So, let me just burn in my mind what I have to do. Takushi-san, definitely. Maybe Charisma, but we're Haru anyway, so I'm just going to do the normal Haru things. Now, we do have Exquisite Taste, that's right. So, I need to be wary of turning this basically into a no rest and or Goizo run, without Goizo events, obviously. I might grab Schoolyard. Just as a little... because if I'm gonna spend Doom looking... no, History Club. So, Doctor's Office, I'm gonna set this to Monument. We might have Ward, but we can run Punch Haru, or Kick Haru, whatever you feel is most grateful. And yeah, I'm gonna thank everyone who's here watching now, and if you're watching from the future, I'd like to thank you as well, because any help is better than nothing. Not really doing much, just setting up the run. We'll put on some clothes that, look cool for now, and move on. So nails, arms, scissors, vigil, sailors, and let me focus up. Sailors is just, I usually do it last. You can ask me why, but let me focus more. If someone asks, I will answer. Vigil, scissors, arms, nails. So maybe scissors into nails, maybe arms third. Vigil can wait, but I could get a weapon immediately, but I need cigarettes now. So actually not scissors first. Unless I burn the cigarettes now, but that's less cigarettes I have for later. Thinking. I can work with the kicks. I can rest this, go into scissors, arms, and then... yeah, I think I should be able to react, or plan this out, basically. I do still want this. 5 Doom for at least 4 or 5 cigarettes in my mind. Oh, right, I don't have the vending machine. Well, this run has just changed for the worse, because I did not enable any stores, I realized. Haru main, by the way, self-proclaimed Haru main. Well, now we need to hope for something here, so I think I'm gonna fish for core strength immediately. And if we die by it, we die by it. Or we could do this. That's good too. But I would like something else, if nothing else. Unfortunately, not much. So, we could, but I want the experience as well, so we're gonna grab both of these and make the best of what I've got. So basically, protective carvings right into equipping the Demon Mask. That's the plan here. And at the end of this thingy-majiggy, at the end of this mystery, before the boss fight, we smoke cigarettes, and we should be good. So if you can hear my voice, just let me know if anything's wrong with the stream, because I pretty much did rush into this stream. I'm looking at my threat levels. High threat level mansion, max hospital, max downtown. I'm setting it to downtown. We have vigil, yes. That wouldn't be a bad decision anyway, but hey. And at least here we get at least 6 damage. So, the funds would be nice. If nothing else, I want to try to get some good luck. If we get pickpocketed, then at least we have funds to protect us from out of funds. But yeah, I made a big mistake. I should have enabled vending machine over police station. That's not a good Haru play, in my opinion. Unless you enable the illegal den for foreign cigarettes, because I think, or cigarettes. You get cigarettes in the illegal den, basically. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I used it, though, because vending machine is just much better for cigarettes, because they're guaranteed there. But when you mess up like I do, you mess up and you work with what you've got. Listen, if you can survive this on Harbinger, and I'll tell you that you still can, but the farther I can get, the more proof you'll have as to, this is workable as Haru. Now, I wouldn't prefer it. My chances of winning has probably been lowered drastically. So about a 55% chance for success here. 65 if you're a normal person. And I didn't smoke a cigarette, but as I said, you can at least still get this. With Hard Knock, we would be getting out of this encounter sooner. But I think we can work with what we've got. Maybe I do Vigil... No, because we have scissors. Trying to think. Smacking my lips. So, 1.2 multiplier. We get out in about 3 turns for 4 stamina damage? Question mark? Not gonna throw the empty bottle. That would be not a smart choice. Bracing wouldn't do much for me either. But for now, we're just gonna go with this. If we hit all 3 of these, we might have something we can do. Because then... Oh, we can't brace. I forgot this threshold. It's not often that I'm sitting here trying to kick without Nicotine Rush, the Nicotine Rush buff. But regardless, as I said, we're still gonna do this. We just need to hit like 2 of them. And I will gladly do this for the sake of survival. Now, unfortunately, I can't be lazy and just do prep attack, but I can still do this. So this should be a 5 damage kick at least. Because 2 times 2 plus 1, right? So that's the math behind that. Dexterity. We shouldn't be visiting the hospital again, and if we are, it's already at max threat level, so set it on fire and grab experience. I've gone crazy. Okay, cigarettes here. Maybe take scissors next, although we only have 3 stamina damage, so that's not spectacular. What would be spectacular is hitting all of these kicks, but for the purposes of maybe, you know, getting more damage in, we'll do this. And nope, we didn't hit enough of them. So, we'll guarantee this in handcuff regardless, unless I end up dying like this. I have no score, so I don't care about getting reset. So no, there is no pressure on getting those handcuffs used. What there is some pressure on is me deciding to maybe do scissors with 5 stamina and 10 reason. I'm saying this out loud if for no one else than myself to at least think out loud, because when I say something, it sometimes sounds smart, like a smart idea or a dumb idea, and then I'll swerve accordingly. But I think I'm not going into Vigil with 5 stamina. That I'm not going to do. So into scissors I go. First, find out what timeline we're on. We're on timeline A. Do I want these scissors? 4 knowledge, 7 strength. And my second encounter was, I think, the Kabuki Killer. I could have taken arms first and grabbed a sports rifle, because I think grabbing the sports rifle from this locker and scissors also grants you a bullet. Yeah, I forgot about it because I don't often do it. That probably would have been a smart... So I've already made at least 2 or 3 mistakes, big mistakes that could have helped me a lot more here, but we're here now. We theoretically have 6 stamina and 7 reason if I'm trading 2 reason, but if we're fighting this thing, it's fine for now. We'll just do a 2-turn. I probably could have gone for a dodge, so I didn't even optimize this fight, but there is a kind of a real lifetime aspect to it. If I can get this challenge done sooner and in less runs, but mainly sooner, faster time, then that would be great. That was actually not the check I wanted because of my dexterity, but we'll deal with it. Do you have a charisma check, by the way? I mean, not that any of these are particularly helpful. With the rumor, yes. Art knowledge is village? And yes, I snapped relatively close to the mic. I apologize, but we're gonna go for the scissors here, so at least we can swing for the fences. My near and dear problem, as I roll a 12 on knowledge, so stats don't matter, is that I'm going to be running out of cigarettes. It's more a question of when. Do I need to do anything else before I answer this door? Not really. So we're only taking -2 all, but we're taking -2 all. We can thankfully do prep attack with 4 knowledge and nicotine rush buff. Or sorry, more specifically, a 0.9 multiplier. Oh no, with the wooden bat. Did I say scissors? I'm going crazy. Nonetheless, we can do a desperate action next turn. I think we get out. And we get bonus damage, so we're actually dealing a lot of damage. In fact, I can even just do this, right? Because this does 16 damage. I'll prep the bat to throw just in case, but we should be relatively fine here. And Doom is going to shoot through the roof with the power of the scissors in hand, but we need the damage because we need the damage. And I did lose bat, so I could have also thrown the empty bottle. But for now, let's do arms first, if for no other reason than to rest before a boss here, or before Vigil. But more importantly, we're here to take care of a boss, if it appears. Otherwise, I should have probably done this mystery first, but we're gonna find out right now, right? So yeah, I did that for Doom, mainly. We have a spell to forget, but we don't have rest, that's right. Going crazy. We do want to use the tree. Now reason is okay, well, at least we can start on this run and get warmed up. That's the excuse I'm using, but if I can get more Yasugi-san, that would be nice. I think he actually procs. He doesn't care about the proc rate as much, unless he only appears once a run, but I swear I've run into him twice. Although when I say that, I don't think I've ever run into him that many times, so let's find out what we can do with these cursed scissors. We can go for a one-turn. Is this a real one-turn? This is 23 damage, right? So please tell me I can throw this empty bottle and be okay. Good. And now, for the grand finale, we are in Timeline B. So, thankfully this does stamina, but I'm still worried about my reason. Can I one-turn this guy? I don't think I can. 23, 9, no. And if I don't have to throw an item, I would rather not throw an item. So, what do I actually want to do? I can try to take less reason damage, but depends if I can do this. I can. So let's do that. And we should perfectly be able to get out. I'll prep something to throw. Bow. Okay. Wait, we're on random item stats. That's why this is doing so much damage. What about this then? Nope, that's actually slower with less damage. And this is not great, but we'll take it. Let me check the lighthouse so I can see if I need increased charisma. I probably should have actually healed a reason there. But that's a hindsight mistake. We do have maybe charisma, 6th floor though. So until we see it, and if we see it but we can't react with the level up we get, then so be it. Have to take Vigil now though. I don't have to, but I would rather take it now. Because maybe we get lucky. We're gonna hope for some good RNG, because now with nicotine withdrawal, this is not gonna feel good. I might as well eat this now. Holds isn't great, but we don't have rest anyway, so we're only taking 1 stamina damage. We'll save this actually. And we'll do the Vigil correctly here, because if nothing else, if we reach the lighthouse, we can brute force rest and be perfectly fine. What's not going to be perfectly fine is what happens when my RNG is bad here, but hey, we have quick thinking, let's get some healing done. Yeah, we get the reason penalty. And that's something I've seen lately. We don't need the cigarette case anymore. Where someone has gone into an event in Eldritch Parasite and they didn't get any healing, instead they got hurt. That's more a bug, but not much I can say about that. Also, let me do this, because I sound a little weird. Although I made myself sound a little softer now, but the point is that I'm experiencing some technical difficulties, and then, yeah, we can't do this anymore, so can we do this? No, so we have to go for a 95%, which, that's the price I pay. But if I hit that, I should be able to do this. We could have eaten the long pig steak, but we have 9 max stamina. Yeah, basically a lot of bugs in the game. I will keep saying it over and over again, and if I said otherwise, let me retract my statement and correct myself now. Especially now that 1.0 onward is out. The game has a lot of bugs, and the design into implementation is not at all, the greatest. Definitely not. Good, arguably, but yes, there are a lot of things that are not. Some things are obfuscated for good reason, and some things are obfuscated because they should have actually been explained, but they're there, and you can eventually intuit it. But for a player who's new or trying to learn the in-depths of the game, sure. So I could throw both of these things. I had the meat cleaver, but I think I'm just going to throw both of these anyway, because maybe I can brace into something. Because we only do 11 damage here, so we're off by a bit. So yeah, I'd rather do this and try to 2-turn this enemy, because don't want to take a gamble on bracing and then HP healing. Not that it might have mattered, but I'm just thinking right now. So let me just do a thing, because while I'm going through this, I think I'm dead here, right? That just killed me. So never mind, as we get into another run. Don't need to show you the scoreboard, because we're reset right now, so away we go. Although that reminds me, as we get into it, though, to Exquisite Taste again, all perks this time. Random item, Yashiro. Anything goes. So while character tier lists, again, on my specific asterisk for any character tier list, especially my own, if I were to make one, as we have Strength, Takushi-san, Charisma, Second Mystery, Light, and maybe Dexterity, is that I banned all the characters together, so no one's actually in a bad tier. But if we were to talk about who's lower than the other, Yashiro's definitely like at the bottom of that tier list for me, personally at least. Well, Prepare is quite worried, yeah. I default on Exquisite Taste to Rest over Prepare, unless it's just so good, but that's debatable at times, so I think we're gonna hope for another weapon here, and hope. If we get Zeal, we might need it if we have no weapon, but we'll see. Empty bottle. I almost didn't fill this empty bottle. We'll check twice, mainly for my eyes, but that's just become a house rule here now. I could just block the screen. That's a smarter choice, but as we get Painting, Kana, Nails, Footage, and Flood, we'll deal with it, because we have a lot of forced investigations, but sure, right? So I think I will just be punching things, and we'll go for extra experience, because we need... we're on an all perks run. If we get Zeal, so be it, but all perks run means we could be viable with kicks, but it really depends. So yeah. Had I beat myself for a moment because I was doing things, and then it made a noise, but first, let me do this in the background, as I was basically waiting through something anyway. That's the good thing about World of Horror. At least I can one-hand World of Horror, and, you know, check on the stream while I'm doing things. Now, what's not nice is when I have to two-hand certain things, but, you know, or maybe you don't know, basically, it makes things harder and I run a lot slower, but the stream health overall should be relatively okay. Now, what's not okay, that's right, we're on a Thotu, so Kana ups damage, and then we proceed to re-decrease the damage. With this, we get a guaranteed kick at least, so how much reason damage am I willing to take? I am Yashiro, but because I'm Yashiro, faith stuff, so I didn't equip the Bronze Crucifix either, but although I really should have. But if we're just gonna sit here and do this, I might as well just run in the interest of faith. We'll drink this bottle of water now, why not? Unless we somehow top ourselves off, but hey. And away I go into Kana. So we're gonna grab Kana here. If we had taken that Gigolo fight, we'd be in a lot of pain. Now this is also a lot of pain, and we can't actually... oh, we can actually run from him, so let's do that. Again, in the interest of faith. And move on. So yeah, I'm sitting here wondering, this isn't a Thotu run, I also have to pull something up. I might as well do that while I'm sitting here waiting. But I do have the scoreboard pulled up regardless. And I should do this, because then nothing can happen, unless I get Teacher. I'm doing some OBS things as well. Which reminds me, I wanted to do some stream things so that we're not all just sitting here doing nothing, but hey. That'll wait for another challenge series that I had started. I'm trying, even though I kind of knew that the Nuzlocke might take longer than expected, I still want to have hope in myself. So we do have Nails. I need to take Flood too. We'll do Nails first in an attempt to maybe grab a weapon from somewhere. Otherwise, I might have to actually grind for a thing, but we can visit the History Club. Cursed Doll would be nice too, but if we don't get it, because we have Flood, we can spend some Doom here at the History Club. Now, this looks like it's gonna be another Haru thing, but we can visit the History Club one more time. And then we'll do this, yeah. So, that's all my History Club uses. If I have sailors, so be it. We'll try to fight the boss if we do it, because I don't even remember my mysteries right now. Time Warper was our second encounter. And let's move on. Don't want to spend any more Doom, though. So you know what? We're actually going to take stamina damage. And we'll move on. Now, we will be hurting ourselves here, but... Oh, I haven't used the police station yet. Let's do that. At least we know we have a lot of forced investigations, even though we're about to enter a max threat level hospital. I promise you, I swear to my bones that the forest definitely may be a bad location. But if we run into this event, if it's at max threat level, I might as well take my experience and run. And as I said, we did get Zeal on an all perks run, so you know what? We don't technically need the Demon Mask, although maybe having 5 damage kicks would be great. 5 damage? No, I'm 4 damage, but we take a lot less damage. With Kana and Protective Carving. So, Strength, it seems like. And I could heal, but we have Flood. So, yeah, this is a slot B item, but we'll hold... Do I want to equip this now? My stamina is currently at... My max stamina is currently at 10. This decreases it to 6. So yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. But I might want the extra damage is probably directly under, if not under something else, in terms of things you want in World of Horror. So... Because with action speed, you get a whole host of goodies. Like, if you had a character whose action speeds were all, say, 20... that character would be incredibly strong. Now, event-wise, if they're absolutely terrible, that's something else, but... Let's see what we can get. So, 5 damage kicks. Would that have made a difference? Possibly, because I could handcuff immediately, but... On an 80% chance, yeah. So, what we could do is go for this. So, we do this into 12 damage next turn for a handcuff play. Or throw Demon Mask as well. Right? No, I'm going crazy. Do I want to play with 6 max stamina? No, I don't, right? There's no way I do. I'll check my mysteries. So. Thinking. Maybe I just go all out here, because then I get to Desperate Action anyway. So yeah, let's go for it. Now, I will repeat myself when I say that doing kick 90-80, for me it's preferred because I don't know if I'm going to miss 2 or 3 kicks if I do kick 90s. Now, kick 93 times is if you desperately need to hit all 3, in my opinion. But at that point, I think it's player choice. So, not much I can do here-ish. 6 damage kicks. Yeah, I don't think there's really much else I want to do, so I will handcuff this guy, if the game lets me. And let me check. The reason why I don't want to go to max 6 stamina is because well, 1, I lost Bath, now that I saw it. But 2, I have Painting. So, mysteries like Painting Vigil, where I can't rest, means that you have to survive with what the game gives you. And I don't think... And end with footage, so you know what? Yeah, we'll hold on to the Demon Mask. I would like something else, but we have to take Flood now, in the interest of not taking super damage. So, as mentioned before, we're going to do kick 90-80, and we hope for the best. Now we need to hit all 3 kicks, so this is when I do this. And we take 2 stamina damage. Again, that's me being very nitpicky if you want to look at it a certain way. But there's good reason for it, right? Oh. This could be anything. On its best day, this is Katana Land. On its worst day, this is Frostbite Land. Although, we could refund that strength back with the power of an ancient ring, but... I'm going to do this. So, let's find out. Yeah, if I want to avoid taking any damage at all, I could just fill this with blood. It doesn't do anything. I think I even lose the chance to throw it. But for science, oh, that's 3 doom. Never mind. Never mind, I made a bad choice. But the theologist is at the school, so we can at least grab them quickly before we think about whether or not we want to grab another. Because we are working with kicks, so the more we can do... If we're looking at the plus sides of running kicks on the boss of Flood, it's always 80% accuracy, and usually, on average, on Harbinger, your accuracy is not great because of the boss's power value. Now, if you have a strat that consistently gets you like 80% on all of your attacks at minimum, sure, but that's not my experience with Flood. I could visit the village and maybe run to the Curious Bookstore and grab either an item if I sell this or a spell. What do I want to... am I feeling lucky as a punk? Or should I just take the rest and leave? I'm gonna do this. This... no... I mean, it's only stamina, but... I need something else. I promise you that. Now, we continue getting hurt, so this could turn out badly, and by this point, we rest. That's not the reason I want, but it's the reason we'll get. And we get 5 damage kicks, which, whoopee, I guess we are going to gamble with 90 kicks. And that's not the number of kicks, that's accuracy is 90% into kicks. So, unfortunately, we can't throw the Demon Mask at enemy B, so we just do this, and we're only taking -1 reason, but I did a lot to get to -1 reason, so, you know. Now, at any point there, I could have traded stamina for reason, but for now, we do have Kana with us. Action speed would... For kicks, there's a very, very hair-thin threshold. So we're gonna actually, funny enough, take Fame over Second Sight, and all 3 of those perks were good. I just made my choice, though. So, 50% Doom on our 4th Mystery. No Bath. Only Pain. Only Footage or Painting. But this is a pretty good... I'm feeling comfortable with 9 Stamina, 8 Reason. Now, RNG could happen, but... At least I gave it to the old gods as we go for a spell here. Yeah. Maybe? But Amy would help out. Am I taking too much reason damage? I guess I can find out. We do have Kana and Protective Carving, so this is essentially turned into a 0-0 damage increase-decrease thing. I want to go for another spell here. Okay, well now we're definitely going to fight the boss. So, I think we can add on something to World of Horror's gameplay strategy, in that it can swing on the spectrum of your run turns really good or it turns really bad really quickly. But as we get into this, no, we don't get this. Why did I think that? Okay, well, now we need Amy, because then we would be able to do 4 kicks, question mark? Am I going crazy? No, because then... No, I'm going crazy. Yeah, I'm going crazy. Well, I guess the next question is... It's not a hair-thin threshold, so forgive me for spreading misinformation, but... What am I doing here? Do I want to fight this guy? I have Book of Gore, but my faith, no. So... I'm thinking. But did I say 6 max stamina? I possibly meant actually 7. But regardless, that's a bit low for paintings and footage, in my opinion. I'm just playing around so I know what my thresholds are. I'm pretty sure... Okay, well, we'll just do this, So, we'll move on. Yeah, we're taking reason damage to the boss too, but if need be... We'll deal with it. Do I go for a dodge instead? I'm gonna go for a dodge instead. That way I can at least try to go for this. Now, that's a lot more reason damage if I fail to dodge, but we did dodge, so... That's my coin flip of the run. We grab a flashlight here for what it's worth, and then... Do I want to actually equip the Demon Mask? I know I'm just sitting on it, but... I've also been holding on to this bottle of blood for almost no reason, but... We haven't picked up enough items to make it matter, so we're gonna fight this boss and see what happens to my face. So, this should be 3 reason, right? No, 4 reason still. That's right. 0 increase decrease to damage. And now I ask myself. There's something I wanted to say, but I forgot it, and 2, am thinking I shouldn't say it, so let's not. I'm just gonna throw the Demon Mask in. At least it's gonna serve something. And yeah, we can't throw this, and when we drink it, we die, so it actually just disappears into the Aether. Maybe we could have sold it, but whoops, it's too late now. I really badly want to brace instead of that. But the problem is I want to do 2 kicks more than that, so... Let's do this and find out. Okay, well, we're in a lot better of a position now. Now my question is, do I just eat 6 reason damage and then... No, it's not enough, is it? This is more per reason rate? Am I going crazy? I can get guaranteed 4 damage for 2 reason. Or potential 12 for 4? This, if I hit all 3 kicks, I think it's better. Am I going crazy here? Tell me I'm not going crazy. Well, I need to hit all 3 kicks, preferably, so let's do this. And if I miss 2 of these 90s, then 1% is a heck of a thing. I got scared for a moment. I can trade stamina for reason. I don't want to do that, though. Yeah, let's think. I guess I am still going to trade stamina for reason. And I think this is guaranteed after. Yeah, this is a 6 damage kick on Desperate Action, but I have to brace or something for 1 more turn, so... Let's do that, and I think this should be guaranteed. If it's not, tears. I'll prep the Bronze Crucifix to throw. Good. We get to level up, we get Amy, we're Fame, we're faster. We get Time Skip, but hey, we have to deal with it. And I actually do want to heal Reason, but... With the Hot Bath, I think we'll be okay. I should have really checked the Lighthouse, but... A bit late for that. We do have a Strength check, so we're losing 3 stamina, 3 reason, potentially. We do have a flashlight, so really only 2 stamina, maybe. We'll see. And into footage I go. Do I want to make use of this hot bath while I'm here? I probably should, right? Yeah, let's do it. So, we'll rest twice, and we should be happy with what we've got. There's like a 92% chance for me to survive. But we'll see. I can visit the mansion twice. Let's not run into a Rumu Ghost, though. So that's nice. And this is... nice. So I could have taken Hot Bath, but decreasing Doom is by far more important. Because we're topped off on stamina regardless, so... let's get this run done. As Doom increases by 3. Yeah, not much else to say. If I die here, it's because I've made a huge mistake. Although we are taking HP penalties. And this Bark Woman is not nice. Who did I say was my second encounter? Time Warper? I feel like I want to say Time Warper. I can try to take this. Wow, you actually need 3. Well, I knew that based on you need a 0.9 time multiplier, but... Or 0.91? Can't remember. Do I want to do this? Because we can't fit more than 8 actions, so we get a 90 kick on 3 kicks. This is the best we got. Do I believe in 81%? Let's say we do. So we gotta hit every single... Oh, I did a prepare instead. Never mind. I'm going absolutely blazing. So instead, we get a branch here, but for what it's worth, that was not a great mistake to make. But this should be 6 damage kicks, and we should profit. We lost an extra all there, but hey. And if I'm feeling confident in my second checks as we die because of things, never mind, we have Book of Gore. Yeah. Let's just deal with what we've got. We got a flashlight. We have the power of brainworms as well. So, we'll take the Doom decrease. Doom is really our only factor now. So, I should just be fighting everything. I almost thought about running away. That's right, we don't have to. We also didn't get a branch, which makes me a bit sad, but hey. I could have actually died there, so I should not have done that. It's fine, we survived. I should cast Book of Gore once though, because weirder things have happened to me. But yeah. As long as we get to the lighthouse right now, we should be fine. Now, what's happening is that I'm not ending the mystery soon, but we'll take these cassettes, run, and be on our merry little way. No bath, only lighthouse. But first, let's level up while we're on this screen. We don't have a second encounter check. We do have a second mystery check. But even then, if I take 92% damage... Or if my Doom reaches 92%, which is being very, very nice, but we'll be fine. And literally nothing else here can help us. So we're just going to brute force our way up this lighthouse, and we should be fine. With the power of Book of Gore, there's no way we die here. If I wanted to be safe, I'd cast it, but in the interest of Takshisan stuff, we'll do this instead. And yeah, there's no way we should die here. And if we do die, that would be very, very strange. Yes, I let Takshisan just hit me there, but I promise you, we shouldn't die here. So, we did Kana into nails, right? And yeah, that should be in a Thotu rundown. Although it didn't feel that way because I stacked a lot of damage mitigation. So, without further ado, let me update this scoreboard and show you the scoreboard. If I can find it. Goodness sakes. And we'll get into our next run shortly. Yeah, what is that? 8? Yeah, 8 gods to go, assuming that RNG is nice and I survive all 8 runs. Although, mostly the RNG is in hoping that I get a new god, so... Quick play. So as we get into World of Horror character exclusive. As we get into the very first run that you do on a clean save, we have everything unlocked. So I'll hold off on enthrallment because I can actually take a look at the mysteries before I even bathe. So still think Yashiro is my best character despite me hating. If that's actually true, if based on my videos, then it's because if nothing else, at minimum, I'm really trying to make him work. But knowledge, second mystery, charisma, Takshisan, dexterity, and maybe a light check. But as I said, I banned all the characters and put them at the top half of a complete tier list that has, say, D and F tiers, so it's not impossible because of everything else that exists in the game. So we're going to go with the standard loadout here. We do have the library notes, and we might as well cast them once, unless we lose them. But let's take a look. So, Festival, Recluse, Scissors, Arms, Teacher. Scissors, Recluse, Arms, Teacher, Festival. And I said that kind of in a random order, but I would rather take Recluse and have Teacher do more damage. So my Doom use should be relatively low. Recluse I kind of count in between, because yes, while you are investigating a lot of times, it's... For some reason, I just feel like the Doom increase here is a lot less, even though I think you're still investigating 7-ish times, but... Regardless, we have some Doom to spend, so let's use Enthrallment, and that's... okay, sure, but... Could have been a lot better, basically. And we'll be confident and actually just heal, or just increase our experience. We'll look for the rumor shortly. Put on some sports wear, and into scissors I go immediately, because Aiko definitely benefits from Mystery 1 scissors, more than other characters. Now, we're on Timeline B, but that makes Recluse a lot better for us. So, clap bow 3 times. I could have also taken arms first, but let's actually get bosses out of the way. Although I could have taken arms first when I say that, so never mind. I just contradicted myself in the same statement. Nice 11 roll, by the way. But we should still be relatively fine. Ashen Contract, can we use that anywhere? Because that's for non-Eldritch, right? Yeah. Maybe. That's something we could use on Recluse, but I'd rather take 3-ish damage than 7 Doom, if you get my drift. So, yeah. Anywho, with Aiko, yeah, you get to do this a lot more comfortably. So, we're gonna do it. Because Aiko's passive speed multiplier is better than, like, a lot of items and perks, just straight up. that function the same way. Now, I could have actually just done something like this. But in the interest of hoping for the best, 90-80. And if we lose 3 stamina, so be it. We're Aiko. I'm feeling comfortable. Now, what did I say was the ritual again? Clap 4 bows. I did forget. Almost sure it is the case. Well, if you're sure it's the case, I'm gonna believe you, and I'm gonna treat that as fact. Now, if someone looks back at all of it, basically everything before a certain point in time during my playthroughs and videos and streams of 1.01, yeah, those videos are really scuffed, especially before I got the mic that I'm using now. But as I'm fighting Time Warper here, do I just want to eat this in the face? Theoretically, I could, and for experience, it'd be a better pick. The problem is I don't really two-turn him well. 90, but no, Time Warper. We're in Time Warper. Yeah, we're actually just gonna run. So my Doom is shooting through the roof. Hopefully that pretty much 5 Doom was worth the basically 5 stamina damage I'm getting from Mr. Mizutani here. But let's actually risk going through and getting a broken bone for our trouble. Thank goodness we don't have a thingy, and please tell me I'm about to... So clap 4 bows is the guess, or at least clap bow is our first 2. And it seems to be. We're taking Recluse next, and we get, well, I got all 3 of the last ones wrong, so this is, man, that's a heck of a thing. But, so clap, bow, 3 claps, and we do that for every other ghost, because we're Aiko, we can just tank the damage. We're just gonna tank the damage. And away we go. So into Recluse, I should have actually healed Reason. I don't know why I did what I did, but hey. We don't need the broken bone mended right now because we're not fighting anything that would require it. And since we're going to ritual away the roommate regardless, we won't need the action speed. So I must be delicious. And we'll grab the doll, we'll move on. And we'll have enough funds to buy a weapon. Because thankfully, I think the pickpocket coming everywhere was a bug. So basically, when you're in Vigil, you can get pickpocketed for 2 funds. So that was the issue there. And yeah, we'll move on. Not much else to say. What you see is Aiko gameplay. And Aiko, I think, if I have like 2 different tier lists off the top of my head. One is my personal tier list, and one is a more objective tier list if I were to speak on more players as a whole. So let me just make sure I do this. So 1 clap, 1 bow, and 3 claps. And then we level up. We do have Ico perks, and yeah, Ico tanks damage with the power of Hot Bath, giving us more value. I could take Folklore Studies or Art Knowledge for tactical planning, but instead, we're just gonna do Ico things. Now we get Time Skip, but hey, our Doom is at 29% in our third mystery, so I don't mind it as much. Into Arms I go. Funny enough, I'm more scared of Arms than I am of Teacher. I could take Festival and look for a Spiral Hood as well, but let's buy an actual gosh dang good weapon, right? Now, none of these are especially good. I really, really, really advise against doing it, but for giggles, I'm buying the shovel. And if nothing else, if I survive this run with shovel in hand, granted after a relatively easy Scissors and Recluse, this is Ico being Ico, alright? It's the only, and no other situation aside from maybe Ica Blood Mania and Haru cigarettes would I buy the shovel and use it as a weapon, as you see here. Also, we have Ico's plush doll, that's right. So, hey. Hey. And away we go. Scissor Woman wanted a round of applause. Yeah, clap, bow, round of applause. I shouldn't do this, but I knew better. I knew better, but I didn't know better in the end. Hey, it's another dexterity check. Hey. And we'll move on. But I promise you that this damage mitigation will prove its worth, especially as we get to Teacher with 3 Doom damage at the end, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm going crazy. Will surely attract something truly evil. I won't mind. And we'll do the same thing here. So, clap, bow, clap, clap, clap. Ico's plush toy allows me to do this a lot more comfortably. And yeah, we grab a bunch of experience, and I've never felt so strong in a long time. Definitely, I feel a lot more comfortable with Ico. Now, granted, assuming that I win with Yashiro a lot more than other characters, boy, is that a heck of a thing. But yeah, this is also not great. So the shovel is, yeah, you have it at base, but it's not my weapon of choice. Oh boy. Well, we granted get 9 damage. You normally wouldn't get this with a lot of characters. And I have to slow down there because I'm trying to calculate Ico's damage increase with other stuff. But for giggles, because this does allow me to do a thing, but actually I think this is a higher chance of success. So we'll do this instead, and if we dodge, so be it. If not, pain, but hey. That didn't give me funds. That doesn't give you funds? Really? Well, should have gotten a better weapon, fool. But as we grab running shoes and more strength, we're going into Festival, so I'm less worried. I think I'm just going to do Festival first. If I'm going to be dealing with the things I'm dealing with, I would rather do Festival first. So yeah, let's go into Festival. We're at 48% Doom in our 4th mystery, relatively Festival, so I really don't mind, and I might as well get more healing done here before we look for an ally. And that, well, we lose reason, but Doom is lower as a result, I think. So yeah, 6 Doom, but we lose 4 reason, right? I'm going crazy now. Anywho, I think that was a fair luck check. If there was a modifier there, then it didn't matter. But if there wasn't, or did I say, what am I saying? If there wasn't a modifier there, I could have passed that. Also, I never got this broken bone healed. Whoops. But this is Ico. This is Ico gameplay. So, hey. We don't need to use the shovel here. I probably should have, though. I probably should. But we're Ico, so we get a 90% shovel hit for 1 reason damage per turn. So, I mean, this, like, what else do you want me to say? 75-ish% chance. And of course we miss, but even with that, just whew, wouldn't say I win more with the Yashiro do similar. Yeah, I mean, I don't deny that. That I would happily claim, but Okay. So in I go. And as we wait for our timeline to appear... Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, lean back, loosen up my body. We're on timeline B. I feel like there's a noise that's made on timeline. You can react quicker, but anywho. Yeah, I wonder if that's because of the shovel, but regardless. No, we're taking too much Doom damage, so away we go. I completely forgot my second encounter, by the way. Might have actually been the roommate, but we'll see. I should take reason here. I'm taking strength still because strength. And then we bath and move on to teacher. Did I never visit the police station either? I probably would have felt it a lot more if I had done a thing. I'm thinking broken bone is major, right? Major injury. You know what? We could just tank that. We can just tank that in the face. So, away I go. We have a stuffed toy. I'm just going to do this as well. We're going to use this, and yeah, we're going to get rid of paranoia while grabbing a pack of cigarettes. We'll take one more gander into the apartments before we smoke a pack of cigarettes. And we should be good for the entire run. Now, let's finally get the handcuffs, because I'm going to react to the village. Unless we have, like, more mansion investigations, but hey. 8 strength. Cool, didn't matter as much, but we rolled well. I'll take it. Luck, but hey. Luck check that was, but we lose stamina from it. And then we just, yeah, we do shovel things. We do shovel things. I don't need to do this particularly, but I'm Ico. So yeah. Not really much. That really isn't much to say. It's just, this is Ico gameplay. This is Harbinger. This is a more standardized run. Like, granted, it's not like we're on common or anything, but as we get into the boss of teacher here, we can arrest this instead, right? No, we can't. Yeah, we can. But I could also just tank the damage, but in the interest of not receiving any damage, let's do that. Put the sensor up and move on. So, do we even get 2 of these? Okay, we don't. But we're still going to brace because we want to brace. Out of curiosity, now I will be able to find out. So, if this is the last if this is the last mystery, it takes another turn. Because if this were the 4th mystery, it would have 7 HP right now. I could also opt to throw the... Wait, actually, can I use Ashen Contract? I really shouldn't do this. We can. And I could have saved some Doom there. We have the Hermit, that's why I don't mind as much. So we're just going to sit here for a moment while I kind of goof off. So I go. Knowledge, 3 stamina, 2 reason, 6 stamina, humana. Do we have the 6th floor? We do, but we're just fine. So we're just gonna get rid of the Hermit now. Oh wait, let go. I mean, thankfully, don't have paranoia, so this does take effect. And yeah, we just boldly walk up this lighthouse, and we get fast swimmer for our trouble. And for giggles, we'll take strength. And if I somehow die, it's well deserved, because I'm really just laughing at Ath right now, among other things. But hey. Oh, I have the sensor on screen still. So, Recluse and stuff. Not much to say. I'll go ahead and update the scoreboard now. This is one of the few times I'm gonna take it upon myself to do such a thing. I won't even prep attack boost, because Takashi, you need all the hope in the world right now. But as I literally and figuratively bury Ico with the shovel, yeah, we'll move on to our next run. So that is an Ath rundown, and you know, Ath is relatively easy, but I mean, as one of the first gods you get, fine. Actually, I think Kathak is your... Oh my goodness, I got stuck in the letter C. But I think Katak is the first god you play as, right? It's been a while since even though I do have the Harbinger horror series, I've forgotten. But let's just go into our next run. Zektas Cult Alt Perks Random Item Toshiaki. So a lot of people have had, well, at least a few people, if we're counting actual numbers, have had problems with Toshiaki Zektas because they're like, how is he supposed to survive? Well, let me show you, not a masterclass, but let me give you a quick little rundown, or let me give you a run where we're trying to do our best. So, Knowledge, Charisma, Takshisan, second Encounter, Strength, maybe second Mystery. But we're Toshiaki, so what we're gonna hope for is that we're just gonna walk through. I'm just gonna hope I get a weapon. And there is some luck involved, but a lot of it comes from your mysteries, in my opinion. We have a Thotu Flame, that's our pseudo weapon for the moment, but we actually want a weapon because the Thotu Flame does cost Doom to spend. But basically, you're trying to speed through mysteries. Now, what do we have here? Painting, Ward, Vigil, Hell, Metamorphosis. For better or worse, I still want it. No, we want to take Vigil. I want the weapon now. Yeah, I want the weapon now. This is this looks very Doom intensive, by the way, but let's find out. As long as the mansion is not at max threat level, we should be fine. It's not, so we have a Thotu Flame to hold us until we grab the Meat Cleaver, but really until we grab the Bookstrap. A spell would be nice, but we're not going to hope for it. And yeah, from this point, yes, it is some player knowledge. I will never deny that for World of Horror, but let's immerse ourselves into being Toshiaki. So again, you do everything in your power to keep Doom at a minimum. And if you don't like that, I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, your alternative is die to RNG or live by RNG, but hey. And we want to keep I did use the library notes, but thankfully they didn't go away, so we'll keep that. Maybe you could have grabbed the book there, but let's not take any RNG risks if needed. And as long as Toshiaki can go above 22% Doom, but if possible, you would like to just stay high. So stay below 20%, just as a safety precaution. So then at the end of the run, you can go over, because again, Toshiaki, as long as nothing weird happens, you won't be going under. Do I want to fight this is the question. I don't want to run, because again, that increases Doom, so I think actually, funny enough, even though this costs Doom, this might be better for us. Yeah, it's better for us. I can take -2 all in the interest of not doing more, and I can't fit 2 strong attacks. So let's just take our 2 turn for -2 all. We're going to get the Restless bonus, so I'm actually somewhat more healed. And Vigil should be relatively finished by now. So, as we get into the last investigation and move on, yeah, we should be okay. Now, the Funny Mask is also going to help, but that's RNG taking effect, because for all I know, I could have gotten the Karakasa Mask as well and just kind of been sad, but we're working with Toshiaki here. Give me a break of that. I won't finish the sentence. Let's take Metamorphosis now, because I probably want to just, yeah, I want to just go into this. Now, leveling up might have been helpful, but we'll deal with it. So we'll equip the Bookstrap, and we'll be on our merry little way. Downtown things. We have Household Hell, but more importantly, we also have Ward, right? So either one would have been great. We do have the Legal Den, so the thingy. We want to prepare for a Hospital Pass, and if we run out of funds, we'll gladly trade anything else. Oh, that only costs 1 because of random item stats, right? Whoops. Regardless, police station's going on the hospital for now, or downtown, either one, but hospital for now. And we'll move on. Metamorphosis is going to hurt us quite a bit, but we should be able to make up for it in Ward, if need be. And yeah, we keep Doom down. So if we run into out of funds, so be it. Now, if we run into Burning Man as well, while I am going to be holding on to books, any damage I can throw is much appreciated. In fact, for non-boss encounters, it's fine. But when I run into the boss of Metamorphosis, I think I want the books over 9 damage to throw, so... Do I? Wait, actually, do I, though? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. But nonetheless, we're going to use the Burning Man to its utmost potential. So we did get lucky here, so you might want to scratch this Toshiaki Zektas run off the books, but if I end up dying here, it's more my fault. But essentially, this is some very good RNG, so never mind. Just forget everything I said. Yeah. So we will still improvise, because I do want this Corpse Dust to try and level up before. And I think we do level up before Burning Man, but let's find out for certain. Let's do this one more time, and we should have more than enough items for the run. We'll take a whiff of this Corpse Dust, but then we'll also level up. So yeah, we'll perfectly have enough for things. But first, so Hospital Pass, Library Notes, and Handcuffs. But really, right now, we want a Broken Bottle. In fact, I can even store the Hospital Pass too. That's right. And let's see what we get. So we are on all perks. And funny enough, Improvise is our best choice here, in my opinion. In fact, maybe I do want to take... Because now that's 15 damage. Am I going crazy here? Well, let's find out. I'll take Time Action Speed, or just this. Never mind. So... Can I do Prep Attack, Prep Attack? I can. I can't do Strong yet, but I don't need to. So we're just going to eat this 2 Reason in the face. I swear I had 3 books, and why am I going crazy? Still, we're going to grab this. I think we want the Time Action Speed, if I am not mistaken. Never mind, we have a lot of books. So yeah, let's find out. Let's do some science here, because we're Toshiaki. So we have a library book, library notes, Necronomicon, and 5 damage. And I think this guy dies immediately, right? This is a 0.7 time multiplier. Didn't this get nerfed, or was this higher before? Anywho, we one-shot this dude, so pain. Does this do more damage with thrown? I guess I'm about to find out. Let's do some science. So, if I had 3 things to throw, I would be doing this, but I wouldn't have been able to do this, right? Which is what I needed to do. I can't tell anymore now, but we're still going to throw the hunting rifle, and that does 5 damage. And in the interest of not eating super damage... Okay, yeah, we wanted at least one of these extra books. So let's do this and take 2 all damage, I think. We could cast a Throw to Flame, but in the interest of our doom, we won't. So, I think we're perfectly fine here. And away we go. Also, no bad town effects have really hurt me yet, so we're sitting pretty. But at the same time, anything could happen. Like, I could get 2 stacks of Frostbite randomly, and I would then sooner cry. So, I would take Painting with this amount of stamina and reason, but we're here in Ward, so let's do it. And yeah, as you've noticed, Toshiaki, like Miku, by design... They can fight Zektas, it's just in their own indirect, funny way. So where Miku's stats increase, then decrease on Zektas, Toshiaki, your Doom fluctuates, increases, and then decreases. Now, you might hit 21% Doom and lose stats, but for the most part, you're still going to be sitting pretty. With at least only 1 in every stat, whereas if you go any higher than that, you could immediately die. So... My question is, do I hold on to... Yeah, I think I still... Because if I'm going to fight this dude, I need to give him the package. Or them the package. I don't know. I haven't confirmed their identity. But, funny enough, we could also fight Jane Doe here. Let's find out if this is a good decision. So, well, wait, we have 3 knowledge. This is not a good decision. Actually, can I brace into a sever? I barely can't. I think with the other book I could have. So, I've really just done this to myself. Thankfully, I have a Thotu Flame. I can't actually just cast a Thotu Flame twice. But... yeah, let's just cast the Thotu Flame twice. I should have actually improvised. I made a mistake there, but... or I didn't optimize that. I also didn't grab my other book, but we... no, wait. That was a specific encounter. Okay. Thankfully, we didn't get punished for it. So as we level up... do we need... is this the last one? No, it's not. So we need the hospital pass still, but we will level up. Deduction, please. I should actually... building charisma, taking this point of charisma essentially increases my doom threshold by 21%, which is why I'm going to be taking it. Now, if Bookstrap didn't work the way it did, I would have built strength, but we shouldn't need it with how fast I am. And now that it's the final night, we can now store this and grab the handcuffs. And if nothing else, I'm only taking 1 turn of damage, so we should be fine here. Otherwise, I mean, I could throw the Hail Mary. We need to hit 3. No, we need to hit all 4 still. Oof. I can't throw the Funny Mask. Do I want to? That's a lot of healing I could be missing out on. So yeah, instead we're just going to guarantee this and brace for 2 stamina damage. And then we do Prep Attack, Prep Strong into a handcuff. Please let me click. Please let me click. Okay. So yeah. Toshiaki Zektast. But again, it does require a lot more experience with World of Horror, if nothing else. So I won't deny that. He is a complex character to play. As we go into painting with 10 stamina and 12 reason. We will be grabbing a light source, but the branch is more important, in my opinion. So let's find out what we think we've done. But if this is a battle, I think I've already won. Like, we have a pretty much 92% chance of surviving the run. If I were to say give odds. Forest, and then mansion, 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 maybe. But definitely a brace. Into a Prep Strong. Take -2 all damage. No, actually, we only take -1. With the power of Improvise and Ulprix Toshiaki. No! I did math wrong. I took more damage. It's fine. As long as I don't somehow die. I could have actually... this might actually end up killing me. Well, let's find out. Yeah, that was really bad. That was really bad. Okay, I'll slow down and think. I really should not have taken that damage, but hey. Here's the Room of Ghost. We're not going to fight the Room of Ghost. And then we visit the mansion twice. Our stats will probably decrease because we had to run away. Never mind. Yeah, this is another book for the Bookstrap. To humor the thought, we'll do it. Broken nose, so resting is less effective, but it doesn't matter if I reach the lighthouse, so hey. We lose 1 in every stat, but time you... oh, please don't let this be... okay, good. Didn't get punished. We rolled a 3, but better than dying immediately, so... time skip, so okay, we're definitely losing a stat, but let's take, just in case bad things happen, let's take a point in strength. Heal stamina, and move on. So, basically, I'm sitting here looking at things, but if we're not fighting anything, because we still have items to throw, let's actually pick up these things, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to one-shot something with 15 damage, and if not, I just ran into a very tanky enemy. But for the most part, I should be able to just one-shot something. I didn't use the police station yet. I did, and I did it for the thing, but it's just, it'd be a waste of doom to do it now, unless I want cigarettes, so hey. Let's walk. Come and take a walk. You need to see what I see. And let's actually get some funds, Because whether you succeed or fail, you still get funds there, I think. And let's grab a random spell, so be it. And I think we win no matter what. Is that the second time I've run into that event? Anywho, Toshiaki on a Harbinger is such a struggle. Yeah, again, I'm not going to deny that he's hard for people to play, especially if your RNG is worse with Toshiaki, but as I throw for 15 damage here, actually this is very funny enough. Not an encounter where I get to one-shot, but I think I'm going to throw the funny mask actually as well. And then I one-shot this dude. So, yeah, we do one-shot this dude. But anywho. Oop, I should have grabbed books, but it's fine. We're not going to run into any encounters, I don't think. I just ran into this event, like, what, twice back-to-back? So, hey. Don't need this. Yeah, so here I just want to grab all the books. And now we're Omega Toshiaki, but we could still somehow die to a weird flashbacks. No, we do die to flashbacks, so that's something to say, but if nothing really weird happens, we should be okay. So, we're going to roll the dice. We get about 8 damage in general, unless I just miss twice like that. So we're going to just super roll the dice and move on. But yeah, if that was 3 times total, that was really funny. And my game can't automatically update, so that was really strange. But without further ado, we could still somehow die here. We don't need any more books, so yeah. We can brute force the lighthouse, basically. We have about 40% doom to work with. And I'm pretty sure I survived the lighthouse no matter what. But in the interest of, just humoring the thought, let's take a look. 3 stamina, 6 stamina. We don't have a dexterity check. We don't have the 6th floor either, and I forgot my second encounter, but that doesn't matter. Takushi-san, yes, but he's going to get obliterated by Omega Toshiaki, and then we lose 2 reason. So, to be completely safe here, we are going to heal stamina with this level up, but I can immediately just walk up this lighthouse, and we should be fine. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, I did have some good luck, especially with 3 books here, but the core concept is that you're trying not to spend any doom. Now, you still want to work certain HP angles where if you're running into a 3 all enemy and you can't really... You're going to be taking, say, -4 all in the encounter, then you do still want to run. But you don't want to run too many times, essentially. There aren't usually... Well, there are enough enemies to run from that you may encounter with the power of RNG being bad on you, but you can... But on average, you can still tank most enemies with Toshiaki, with the book strap and whatnot. If you get the library notes, even better. Basically, the library notes at the beginning of your run is going to be a big factor in whether or not you comfortably survive. But as we finish a Zactast run, and we switch to the scoreboard in about 5 seconds, yeah, that's 3, a score of 3, and hoping for the best. So, let me switch you to the scoreboard. And, with the good things happening, we roll 6 different gods and complete the challenge next stream. Otherwise, we get reset because eventually, real life luck stat. And we die. But objectively, by now, even on 1.01, with its changes and more gods to go through, because every time, basically, the developer adds an old god, by design, this challenge, the Nuzlocke series, gets harder. But we're going into a Thotu Curious Birthmark character exclusive Kana, so we just need to survive, but we lose a lot if we lose the run. So I think we can, if it's been patched, nonetheless, whether it's been patched or not, and if you can still do it, if you can old coin away Kana's status effects, I won't do it because that's just a house rule, or ethical choice, or both, sorry. Second strength, charisma, knowledge, maybe Takushi-san, but possibly 6 stamina and 2 reason. We're gonna go big and go home as we hope for a thing. I forgot if we're on character exclusive perks. I just forgot. I don't know why I've done this to myself. But as I checked 3 times, doesn't matter. Didn't get the rumor anyway. We have Bulletin, Teacher, Nails, Footed sailor. So no weapons at all. So it looks like I'm gonna have to make either go for the meat cleaver in the illegal den, because we don't have ward either. Or, as we take Bulletin now, we are going to visit the History Club, just in case. Well, that's nice, actually. You know what? Funny enough, is this actually more? Because if I spend 6 stamina for 3 funds, does this save me on Doom? I should not be committing science here, but I'm going to take Midasu Touch. I think you die if you use it again, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to work... And if for some reason you can cast this infinitely on Kana, then... Well, excuse me, but... Let's visit the History Club again. I shouldn't do that. Okay, well, never mind. As a rule, though, I don't cast Ghostly Spear on Kana, so we're not going to take that. I will take 20 experience for... No, we're not. Okay, let's just move on. Let's visit the illegal den. Who is our ally? And we will pick up this meat cleaver. And if we run into out of funds, then we... Basically, the Doom I would have spent getting a weapon was spent... Or preparing for funds for a weapon was spent on getting a spell for funds to get a weapon. So, anywho, moving on. As far as you know, I'm on character exclusive perks. All right. Well, we'll find out when I level up. So that's not that could affect my strategy, but I mean, for the most part, I usually just face plant into my first level and find out that way. So as we look for funds here and die, then yeah, we move on with Kana, and now we're finally working with a standard-ish run. We did run into out of funds regardless, but we're Kana, so. We'll do our best. After a certain point, or assuming we get to 8 stamina, 8 reason again eventually anyway, that's when we want to use the monument. But first, and 5 stamina for a reason is quite a bit of a threshold anyway, because on 5 stamina or 4 stamina reason-ish is when you can tank a hit and then do desperate action. And again, Kana gets to enjoy that because Kana doesn't die immediately. So that's why I'm leaving myself at this and not doing any weird plays, basically. But as I take 2 stamina damage here, yeah, we'll move on. I swear this is not a pre-recorded and me just commentating over. That would actually waste more time. But funny enough, we do this, right? So, let's store the forest note and move on with our lives. I think there's actually... You may have a play with Kana by taking a non-ending A here, but because I don't remember the exact effects of all the endings, I'm just gonna do this. The phone is an all-enemy, but there's no reason for us to take unnecessary damage, as I get roads closed and feel sad. I have a soft drink too, I forget about that oftentimes, but... Nails into teacher. Yes, nails into teacher, so I can guarantee my strength is at least 6. I never use the police station either for some reason, but hey. And funny enough, I'm going to set the police station to the forest instead of any max threat level locations, because I think between Seaside and Hospital, I don't have that many investigations. So I'm making a conscious decision here. Now, I could die to stamina in a hot moment here, but let's hope that doesn't happen. As we look for a first aid kit. And we're gonna get our nails pulled out, but that's fine too, for the moment. Let's see, teacher? Yeah, teacher, right? Oh wait, we're on nails, so we're gonna be visiting the hospital a few times. But regardless... Wait, did I make a bad decision here? I'm about to find out. Well, we're still gonna get our nails pulled out, but... For the modem boss, yeah. Oh, Bulletin's boss. That thing hurts so much on Harbinger. Any all-enemy does, but anywho. Let's level up as Kana. Quick thinking, because quick thinking is pretty much the best thing you can do. We'll ask for reason, and maybe we take a bunch of damage. But if we don't, We might need to do some maneuvering because we don't do enough damage here to do a thing. So, we can die-ish here. Die-ish, why did I say that like that? Anywho. If I believe in myself, sure. Where's this extra damage coming from? Aside from just... Wait, is this a 5 damage? No, it's not. Why am I doing 6 damage? Anywho. I'll take it, but knowing that this does 4 here, that means I get 10 damage per attack. Do I want to do this then? 14 damage. No, I need a little bit more. I don't have anything else to throw. Throw the soft drink. No, I can't do it. Do I want to gamble? Do I need to gamble, actually? This is 6 damage, right? 6 damage plus... I should just calculate this. I don't know why I'm sitting here. 10... 6. This allows me to handcuff him, right? Either way, if we die, so be it. So, yeah. But we do get to do that. Now, you could call that out and say it's a bug of sorts because kicks shouldn't be doing bonus damage, but we'll work with some of the bugs that are in the game by design. And I'll let you know if I'm not going to choose to do certain things. But as we take Teacher now, let's find out what we can do. So, Thotu buff, sorry. I completely forgot. Oh, that's usually one of the first things I look for, too. But, anywho, the Thotu. And that's why he was doing so much damage. That makes sense. I was like, why is he... He doesn't normally do 4 stamina damage. Anywho. Stamina. Well. Anywho. Yeah, so we actually did have quite a few hospital investigations, but... Funny enough, we want to die here. So, before we do that, though, is there anything better we can do? Kind of. We'll do it anyway. And then we go for... Oh, that's right. We're on Curious Birthmark. We're going for a 65... No, do I... No. Actually, this is guaranteed, right? This is guaranteed. Yeah, this is guaranteed. Then we old coin that away because... Well... Yeah, we old coin that. It's Doom. And I can't guarantee I'll get something like Branded, even though I feel like that'll happen. Yeah. Cut arm City also lowers kick damage, so we guess we just have to work with the bugs. Yeah, so... Because I think it specifically says weapon damage, right? And yet it affects kick, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we'll learn together. But anywho, as we go into this school here and fight this boss, or try to fight this boss, we will do our best to survive. Now, do we survive is the question. Comfortably, anyway. Yeah, I would like to hit this, so let's do this and just take 3 stamina damage to the face. Okay, maybe I probably did not optimize this, but I'll level up, throw the sensor up immediately anyway, because there's not really much I'm grabbing through this. I could go for Charisma, but first, let's take care of this boss. And chalk my hands on this pommel horse. Oh, that's right. We're taking Curious Birthmark stuff. Suicidal, so be it. Insomnia on top of that. Was that like 2 in a row? Oh my goodness. Well, we'll just have to eat the damage in the face. We get time skip, so this running is headed straight into the gutter, but maybe we get saved somewhere. We'll take footage now. We'll save the soft drink in case we need to throw it away for sailors. We definitely don't want to run to the boss of sailors. That is something we want to try and avoid. Now, I think we do take this, oddly enough. But I don't think we get anything better. But we will try to die here, even though, yeah, our doom is shooting up through the roof. We have to die here, so... And then we can use the monument if nothing else, so hey. Whee! Full cleanse, 5 doom for dying twice for the price of 1, and then time for monument things, so... We pretty much do this, and if we run into another all-enemy, I think this works out, right? Don't ask for stamina again. Actually, I'm not going to visit it again in fear of pain, so hey. I don't want to do that. We have 4 funds. Actually, let's jog, because we have some strength. I want a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, I want a pack of cigarettes. And then we move on. We might run out of funds, but we'll gladly trade reason. We're Kana, so... But we'll save the cigarettes for later in the run, because... Things. This is essentially... Yeah, it's a nice empty bottle, but... Probably going to be throwing it away for sailors if we don't have any other items to throw away. Now, I really wish this was an all encounter, but we'll take it for now because we still have uses available in the monument, theoretically speaking. I think we at least go -1 doom, so that's what I'm trying to say. So as I take care of this... Oh, I have the sensor on screen still. Whoops! But... Let's get into this forest, and we can't use monument yet, obviously, but we'll sit here, and as I said, let's remove some reason. I'm sitting on this level up. I probably should just take it. Now I'm not sure. I think I'm still going to increase my strength, but I'm going to try and react. That's a reason if I fail. So I'd rather take... Would I have rather taken that? Am I going crazy here? Well, we take this damage in the face, I think. 98% on 3 attacks. For the love of everything, Kana. And I need to get out of this forest soon, because we have a mystery left. So, it looks like we're going to get reset, though. So, let's try not to die. Does Insomnia actually kill us? Because I think it takes effect on Restless. But anywho. This is a max threat level forest, isn't it? Why am I taking so much damage? Oh boy. I'm going to roll the dice here. Never mind, we don't need to. This should be a 1 turn, right? Yeah, it is. But for some... Oh, road's closed. Road's closed. Road's closed. Road's closed footage. And now we don't even get to do the thing because we died to... We got the Restless bonus, but we died because... No, not suicidal. Insomnia hit me, which dropped me before Restless could heal me up. If I did do that Restless. But the important thing here is that we got reset because reset things. In hindsight... Probably should have enabled the hardware store and grabbed a better weapon. The meat cleaver was probably not the best thing I had. But, anywho, as we burn away here, let me show you the reset scoreboard, and I'll have to live with this stream and live with what we've got. So, let's just get into our next run. Maybe we can fit 2 more... We can definitely fit 2 more runs in, or 1 more run in. But let us then transition over to our next run. Sudden Death, Harbinger, Random, Quick Play. Zectast, World of Horror, Character Exclusive, Jury. Well, Jury is also an interesting one, where you're rushing through, but not for the reasons that you think, because you're less... Well, you are still looking out for Doom increases, but you're trying to level up as much as possible. And completing mysteries does a twofer for Jury, whereas the first thing is that you get extra experience, and the second thing in 1.0 is that Horde progress decreases. So Dexterity... Charisma, Takshi-san, second mystery, light, not exactly in that order. And we may have a strength check, but essentially we need to make up for 4 ZST or 4 Zectas stat increases. ZSI, you could call it as well. I'm gonna do another gamble. Yeah, I should stop doing these, but my score is reset right now, I care less. So... We'll take experience because that matters. Again, all experience for Jury is basically a lot higher because she levels up quicker, if that makes any sense. Scissors, Coma, Ward, Recluse, Nails. So, Scissors into Recluse. Into Nails or Ward, I think. But first, let's check. We're on Timeline A, so... yeah. We will get to Profit somewhat, but I want to, if possible... Now, we're fighting Scissor Lady. We're not going to get to do the thing. Now, Doom increases because of RNG events at complete RNG is not something we can do. But trading 4 or 5 reason here, sorry, because of things. Are we on a max threat level school, by the way? This might end badly for me. We're on a max threat level school, it looks like. Well, we'll deal with it. We still want to swing at everything, but I don't know if that's going to be the best decision we have. So instead we're going to do this twice. Are we going to be okay here? I will drink this bottle of water, but I'm still questioning it. And that's my first encounter. We're going to grab the scissors. Yeah, we're jury, but we're going to grab the scissors. And now we only have 2 ZST to make up for, but I'm not going to assume. Funny enough, I don't want to fight this guy, but I think I have to. No, we'll die to Scissor Lady. We can't take this guy. That was not a great second encounter. That was not a great encounter to run into, but we had to. So the Scissor Lady here would be doing too much damage. So what do we get here? We definitely don't brace into anything significant. So we do this and wait for the scissors to rise, basically. Otherwise, I think we just keep tanking this damage and we shouldn't die. Yeah, now we do this. This is not guaranteed, I don't think. But it's the best we've got with what we're working with. So 77%! Okay, good. We do get to level up. I think we actually want to... Well, we have the Curse Scissor. We're building now. Okay. But basically, we're putting... I wanted to increase strength, but... Yeah, we want to do this. This may allow us to 2-turn Recluse. So let's do it. But we're going to save Recluse for later. I need to get... As much as I would like to take Ward, I have to take Nails, because I need a police station away. One of these max... Well... It looks like it's going to be Hospital. For now, but first... Let's grab these handcuffs as well. And then we rush through, because we want the experience. There's other... I'm not a jury main, so I'm going to forget things here and there. That's really nice, however. This basically, this is a lucky run. This is a lucky run. We needed dexterity as jury. We got that. I like strength. I got that. So, hey. I could step closer for more experience. Do I want to do that? No, I want... Well, quote-unquote, I should have just taken the funds. I don't know why I did that. Least favorite? I think I've been ping-ponging here and there. Let me try to list off at least a few I know I hate. And it's not dependent on timeline, because we're going to assume that you have a 50-50 shot. So we're going to work on law of averages-ish here. As I get close to dying. I might need to rest. I definitely need to rest now. So let me see. Definitely Flood, definitely Recluse. Metamorphosis! No, Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is my most hated mystery. It's my most hated mystery. Yes, it is. Because you have to... For me, my whole run usually ends up being built around Metamorphosis, in that it's probably my third mystery, or if at worst, it's my last, because I have to plan around it. Recluse I've hated less now. It's probably still in my top 3, but it's really up there with Ward and Arms, because even though Arms can be timeline A, 50%, as I pretty much come near to dying here, I can't actually take Recluse now, can I? No, I can't. Maybe I can. We'll see. But what else? Flood. As Flood is one where I basically plan around as well. Even though Flood can turn out not as bad, it's still a forced boss that is quite tanky, and depending on your loadout and or situation, bad things can happen. Do I actually want to go for a one turn here? No, I can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the handcuff play. Yeah. So off the top of my head, when Flood's boss was still bugged and it did badly bleeding like the Shiokawa school does now, it was a lot worse. But that was less a bug. Even then, I would not consider that bug as part of the boss encounter. So yeah. Do I have to heal stamina here? I wanted to take knowledge. Oh, I can't. I can't actually.
If I take Recluse, do I die now? I think I die now. Either to stamina through events or through reason. But yeah, definitely Metamorphosis is my... to answer the question in short, Metamorphosis is my most hated mystery. For some people, it's not. I'll put that out there because you get a lot of prep. You're in town, so that's one of the plus sides, but that boss is doing minus all damage, at least 2 or 3. Again, unless you get some good... But if you get good RNG, that's just good RNG, right? So, anywho. I have to take Recluse now, right? There's no way I don't. So let's go. And I think there's one more mystery I want to tack on, but I can't remember at the moment. You're getting me off the top of my head, but again, I don't doubt. Definitely Metamorphosis, definitely Flood, and definitely Ward and Recluse are top 4-ish somewhere. Or top 5-ish. And that's what all that really matters. But let's just take Doom here. I should level up here. I think we survived charisma-wise, so we should be able to do things like this. Or I could double up on knowledge. Please don't lower my knowledge. I think this actually will make a huge difference. Let's find out. Strength. And we're Jury. Jury's gotten so much better. The Jury has gone from okay-ish to mediocre or somewhat bad, depending on who you ask. As I eat this. To definitely good, possibly OP, but there are a few situations and backstory god combinations that can obliterate Jury, so... yeah. Anywho. We lose reason there, but we should be perfectly fine. Do I have a thing, by the way? No. I have bloated, but we're perfectly fine there, so... yeah, we thankfully got to keep our 8 knowledge, because that's gonna hopefully affect us, because I think I get 6 damage per sever? Yeah, so we can 2-turn this without needing to do anything else. I don't even need to throw my bottle of water. However, I will still drink it, but we only take 3 reason, which is more than what would normally happen for me. Normally, I'd take 6 reason. I think that's my law of averages for that. But unfortunately, we got time skip, so oof. But we're doing perfectly fine, basically. I would like quick thinking. I'm not going to take it. I should have checked the lighthouse if I had a knowledge check. I guess I'll check it now, but it's a bit late. We did not. We don't even have... well, we possibly... well, now we do have the strength check, but it was in the 6th floor. But basically going to build strength for the purposes of bracing. Possibly. Curse Scissors, even if we hit like 5 knowledge, we should still be okay. Did I ever use the bath, by the way? No. So let's use the bath. And into Ward I go, possibly. I could take Coma instead. And then run, because we're going to do a reverse thing. Because we're going to run from Ward, I don't want my horror progress to increase, so we'll try to profit from Coma first. The Dust of Sting would be nice as well, but... yeah. So you feel that those are a bunch of don't like doing. What does sacrificing the toy do to the boss? Anything? Or is it just to get... I think by now it's just to get the fleshy toy after. I used to think it did a little bit of damage, but I think it just gets you the fleshy toy. Which does have a strat use in terms of if you have to do Flood. That way you have more reason to work with. But again, that's situational. And I personally don't like the fleshy toy as much either because it increases... I'm someone who values Doom a lot more, usually. So that's why I don't... but you can definitely use fleshy toy. I'm not going to say it's a bad item to pick up. And if you have Flood, it's definitely one to pick up. And that's why Flood can be a lot better for some people. But, hey. But as we get the Doll Nurse, we're going to use what we have in front of us. So, let's do the thing. But yeah, that's fleshy toy. Other than that, it just gets you a non-ending A. So, ending A is pretty much your go-to there. I don't see any other reason. In terms of what effects it has in Recluse, I don't think it does anything else. If I'm wrong, let me know, but from what I've seen, because if there is an effect, it's really, really obfuscated, and either that and I don't notice it, because I would notice if the roommate said had less HP, usually, but in the end, more normally you're 3-turning that encounter on average anyway, unless you have, obviously, Scissors Timeline B, you have a high knowledge character with 6 damage per sever, things like that. Coma, grab hospital. Oh, that's right. I didn't grab the hospital pass, did I? Wait, do I? Yeah, I did. I did. That's the whole reason I did Scissors first, because I did the thing. That's a good reminder. But at the same time, yeah, now that I have the dull nurse, I especially want to. There's a there's a very specific reason to not take hospital pass, and that's if you're specifically going to try and grind dull nurse while doing main investigations. And say you have a compass as well, I think, but usually you want hospital pass, so that's a good thing. I will use this help here because, well, let's not leave my own brain to my own brain some of the time. I often won't try to look at chat and you employ strategies there, especially when they make sense, and usually they do. I will gladly admit my ability as a player is not usually the best, but as we throw this for reasons, I think... Can we even sell this, actually? We can. I don't have a curse I want to get rid of, right? No. So, let's actually do this, and if we run to out of funds, we'll take... Ooh, that's a good question. Still, though, it'll save us more Doom, if nothing else, so you know what? Yeah. If we get out of funds, I guess we will increase Doom, but that's fine. That's better than me preparing and then preparing more. So, let's not take stamina damage here, unfortunately. And we don't have any spells. That's really unfortunate, but we'll deal with it. I could grab the Dust of Seeing here, but in the interest of not dying to stamina, because I think the village actually lowers stamina more on average, but I picked the wrong option. Why did I think that was the reason? No. Hey, you know what I do to myself often? I forget things. I think I die here for that. Yeah. You know what the funny thing is? I was so close to leveling up that I could have gotten... If I had done 2 non-main investigations and leveled up. So even if I get help from chat, I will do things like this. And therefore, hey, we can keep this fun. I swear I'm not throwing on purpose. Also, no reason to show you the scoreboard because we're pretty much reset. And we have pretty much one more run in the stream. So the last run is probably likely going to be Goizo, Scars, All Perks, Koji. All Perks, Koji, eh? On Scars. Let's see. We may have a knowledge check. That's more than enough reason for me to run a Cult Shop Dexterity, Charisma, Takshisan second. Basically, that jury run was in the bag. Human error happened. There's like a 95% chance to succeed that run, and I goofed up. So, fun stuff. Because we enable a Cult Shop for a weapon, we enable a Legal Den for ward reasons. We use the library notes here, even though we're on Scars. Unless we have every single... I think you can run all now... No, never mind. Led to me... I saw Memory Extract and I got really excited, but... You can run into 5 mysteries that are all out of town. Let me see. Let me try to count in my head for 15 seconds while I take a breath and calm down. Festival, Flood, Ward, Recluse... Oh, definitely. Vigil. 5 mysteries where you don't get town at all. So, thankfully, I see Robin. Scissors as well. Vigil, Recluse, Flood. Well, we got really close, but in the interest of actually... We could run Scissors. But let's at first least try to get something. Because our Doom use is going to be quite low. And yes, I've already mentioned it, but just to remind everyone again, in case you missed me saying it, yes, I know about the infinite film roll tech with Recluse. Obviously, that's going to be patched out, I think, over things like improvising in Dull Nurse or limiting, so why use it? It's funny, but hey. That being said, we didn't get a single weapon, so we're going to take the Tainted Violin, and I think we're just going to live like this for now. We will check our things. And did we have Ward? Why did I forget? Well, I'm going to check anyway. No, we don't. It's because we can grab Kyoko, spend a lot of Doom, but again, we have a lot of Doom to spend in this run. So, is there anything else? Oh yeah, police station, downtown Forest. Forest, please. Just as a precaution, but if nothing else, handcuffs. And we're running Kick Koji, it seems like, for now, until Scissors. So, hey. I do need some luck to hit me, but for now. Yeah, that last run, it do be like that, so hey. Now, Scars, on the other hand, means that when I'm stuck in these locations and don't get to rest, it's going to be if I run into encounters, it's gonna be at least a little better, but hey. And I don't want to cast Memory Extract yet because I want to level up and while I take recent damage. But hey, yeah, we're in a max threat level downtown for Ramen, but as a precaution, I'm gonna hedge my bets on Forest. But we'll try to lower Doom and not lower Doom. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this is really painful, but... So, hey, it's like we're on non-Harbinger right now, because I'm doing almost nothing for damage, as I didn't add any attack boost to those kicks. But, yeah, this feels so good, as I proceed to miss a kick. But, hey, 2 stamina for this, and hey, a weapon, quote-unquote, we'll take it. So while I could have thrown things away for Ramen there, I chose not to. Because, for all I know, I could be losing funds here and there, and things happen. So we'll take Scissors now. Find out what timeline we're on. We had Recluse, right? So, 5 claps is gonna be the guess. And funny enough, we equip this wooden bat still. Do we, actually? 72 attack speed. It depends. If I'm running into high power enemies, we get 9 down. I'm gonna equip the branch for funsies because I can't remember every single encounter right now. How can I tell the scissor timeline from the journal? So let me show you again if I can. So when you look at the friend's diary. If you see this tab here that shows you clap or bows, then you know you're on timeline B. If you don't see it, you're on timeline A. The reason why that's really, really relevant is because these are the first 2, from top to bottom, these are the first 2 steps of the ritual of your whole run, but it's also the ritual you do at the end of timeline B scissors to, 1, avoid damage, but also grind for experience. So, yeah, that's the quick notes on how you do that. That being said, I think what I'm actually going to do for my Doom video as I proceed to run into the tomorrow here is I'm just going to actually make several small videos and give advice that way. Because I'm sitting on a queue and I don't want to, I guess, keep people waiting. So hey. But -1 all here. I mean, there's no reason for me to really dodge, so I could throw the wooden bat as well. We have Vigil in a moment. What do I get from this? RNG, that's what I get. But why are we doing more? Is this a... No, this is... blah, duh, blah. Kyoko. I was like, why am I doing 5 damage? 5-4, this would... It's all damage, that's why I'm doing this. And it's only -1 all, so Brace does nothing for me here. So 50%, 90%, 45%. 45%! Hey! And that's the one coin flip I do. Every run I give myself a coin flip. Now, they're calculated coin flips, because usually they're coin flips where I won't die. I might eat a bunch of damage, but hey. And this, though, we do want to rush, I think. I forgot my second encounter, by the way, so... Whoops! But for now, I do want to lower Doom. So funny enough, I'm going to take this because we're probably going to take Flood next, right? Yeah, we do have Flood. So if I said I was going to take Vigil next, let me retract that statement and say that I'm going to take... Oh, we have Recluse too. Wait, what? Am I going crazy? I'm going crazy. Oh, if we have Recluse... Oh my goodness. I made a mistake by taking Scissors now then. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. My neck. But we are on Scars, so in a way, we could work with the thing. Nice 10 roll on Knowledge, by the way, game. Because in Recluse, if we get the ritual here, we don't have to take Recluse now. If we have Recluse, this is how you know we're nearing when I'm probably going to end the stream, because my brain is not working as much. But, and yes, to just say it for some people who are curious, I am going to be playing Slay the Spire right after this to kind of calm down. Is it really going to be 3? Because I was gonna say, if it was really 3 bows after that, I was just going to lay down for a moment. But clap, clap, bow, bow, clap. Fast swimmer, never mind. All is forgiven. Zeal on Scars is interesting. An interesting play. Not gonna do that, Chief. That being said... Oh no, we take Fast swimmer anyway. Just in case. So, heal Reason. Whether it's Flood or Recluse, we definitely want to heal Reason. Take Flood now, because this is gonna be very, very painful. So if I don't, so let's do this now. And with the power of Fast Swimmer, we get to basically do a weird 4-kick action that looks like 4 kicks, but it's not. And then we do this 90% for the love of Koji. Good. And away we go. Thank goodness for all perks. But anywho, let's go into the school and try not to die. We get a mask. That might actually allow me to brace into a thing. And if not, the Karakasa mask really needs a small buff. This thing, I know the camera's great. Oh wait, we want the camera. No ghosts, right? There's no way we run into a ghost. Yeah, there are no ghosts anywhere in either of these three unless you run into a forced school ghost. But we're gonna grab the theologist and move on with life. Can I not roll 12s though? I've already have the modifier. You don't need to... Anywho. Yeah, we'll destroy the shrine. That's doom that we have to spend for now. But now our doom is a little bit oofed. We have Kyoko, yes, but let's not... Let's try not to die, right? So anywho. Yeah, so we're taking one so we can go all out here. The fleshy toy would have been nice here, but in the interest of not taking 2 reason damage, I think this is a lot better. So, well, say we have the... Because that's... does it increase your max reason by... Let's assume 4. So 4, I would have 14 reason, and therefore about 6-ish turns. But right now I have 9-ish turns, so... Yeah, I think I would rather keep... Hey, guess what? 1 times 2 is 2 reason damage per turn. So... Anywho, do I want to just gamble on complete coin flips, by the way? I don't think I do. Can I do this? I can do this. That's better. It looks better. But I do want to save the Karakasa mask, because the camera will do nothing for me in a ghost encounter. Right? Well, we can camera flash, but... Camera flash for dodge, but the power... Yeah. Well, hold on. Is this knowledge-based, by the way? No, it's not. It's 80, but if my dexterity is low, then it's faster than dodge. That's what I'm calculating in my head. Anywho, let's get out of this, by the way. If possible, I would really like to throw something, but... 9 damage, alright? 9 damage, so yeah, we just do this, take the reason damage to the face. We have Recluse next, so my reason going down here is not great, but... It scars, so... We should only be taking 3 reason, because... 4th mystery, but then scars, so... That's an interesting one, but... Yeah, move on. This run... I could lose this run because I've forgotten a lot of things, but anywho. Recluse. And then we have Vigil, so hopefully, yeah, our reason's gonna be in a little bit of pain, but because we know the ritual, clap, clap, bow, bow, clap, we should be okay. And then we can sell the library notes because... We can't run into out of funds here, but... We want the doll too. Well, now we got 2 funds, but hey, maybe we can film roll. Maybe. In a pinch, it might be reason healing through a level up, but we'll see. I don't want to spend Doom for dexterity though. So, grab the stuffed toy, waste another day. Do we have a weird curse? No, not yet. Throw it away because we have stamina to burn. We're getting the restless bonus, so that's a tactical decision there. All perks is cool until you roll Ica. Yeah, that's a very specific situation, but it is a situation, so yeah. And I guess it's because you get that event, if we're to tangent a little bit, that Recluse seems to cost less Doom, or you have a good chance of running into that event. I was supposed to equip the Karakasa mask, no, but I think we get this. Fast Swimmer, right? Yeah, Fast Swimmer. It says offensive actions, but I feel like it's every action. Unfortunately, yeah, I think we needed it, so... Out of curiosity. No, we don't get to. My brace was that that fast, there's no way I get that, right? So... Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe I could have braced, but it's too late now. Unless I'm doing it wrong, unless I got that ritual wrong, but that would have been really weird. Fetid fumes doesn't matter, I'm stuck in locations anyway. But if we have Rumu Ghost, maybe we can do a thing. Maybe I do want to quit the camera. It's gonna be a coin flip, because if I run into any other enemy, I would rather take the camera. Right? Meanwhile, flashback, so yep, we're not going to deal with that. If we get branded, so be it, right? This flashbacks is a bane on everyone's existence, but me especially. I promise you, 9 times out of 10, I've had worse experiences with flashbacks than you have. And as much as I'd like to be humble about that, it's happened more than twice. So, yeah. Anywho, I should actually film roll here, but I didn't even look at my roll, but I am gonna film roll once. But right after that, we're gonna level up. Why do you want to really give me Zeal, game? Why? We're not taking Zeal. That I know for sure. So I think we equip the Meat Cleaver. It might be better, unless we're in random item stats, but I think it's better. We burn the thing because we don't want to spend Doom, and we move on. Am I just taking a coin flip looking under the bed, or did I check the peephole and didn't notice? Is there something really in the peephole? Because every time I check the peephole, there's nothing there. So let me know if there is, but ever since I checked the peephole, it's always been wrong. But I've only checked it up towards of like 4 or 5 times, including streams and off recording. So maybe I'm just really unlucky and there is something there, but apparently how it's supposed to work is that you get a clue in Recluse, and then you check behind where it tells you or something like that. But for me, it's always behind a thing, and I think that there's some bug with that because, well, on top of just the storage being bugged, as I think about what to do here, because this is a really bad encounter for me, but we can Mind Drain. Do I want to Mind Drain? I want to Mind Drain. So, let's do this 3 times, actually. I'm feeling that confident, but yeah, let me know about the peephole, because I'm not checking it because it's always bad. That's really the reason why. So, I think I could have even cast 1 less Mind Drain, but so be it. We don't want to spend any more Doom, so let's do this. After a few investigations, you get a post note on the peephole. Yeah, so do you? Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind because I've just been very unlucky. But, anywho, I'll keep it in mind. Basically, yes, if nothing else, even if you were to say get a guaranteed or a good chance at a benefit from the peephole, it's more than possible. Especially on Harbinger runs where I've been perfectly fine on Recluse on Harbinger, so yeah, anywho. But yeah, I'll make sure to check if from myself and or also through other means. But we should be able to just walk up this lighthouse, and if I die, so be it. So who was that? Goizo? Goizo. So we did Scissors second because the mystery combination was really oof. But as we near the end of the stream, without further ado, if you're watching from the future or not, if you want to support me long term, please subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, yeah, there's not really much else to say. Memberships are open. You know what to do there if you can spare it. If not, you know what to do. If you have anything else that you want to suggest and whatnot, let me know because I'm open to opinion. But otherwise, yeah, as we complete this Goizo run here, I really did not optimize that Takashi-san fight, but like just look at the situation I'm in, I'm pretty sure. So let's not waste any more time. That's a Goizo run. I almost forgot my god as I'm talking, but that should be a Goizo run down. And yeah. Things. So, I'm working on another custom character. I need a stop because I'm working on mysteries as well. But without further ado, on top of other things in life, yeah, that's the current scoreboard. We'll return back in a hot moment, but at least I think the end screen will actually be the scoreboard, so I will switch to this to at least end things up. So not much else. I will try to keep you updated on anything I'm working on. Slay the Spire is going to be something joining this channel, so the biggest thing to say before you leave, so I'd like to thank everyone for watching either now or in the future, but the biggest thing to say is that I might actually squeeze out my streams back to Tuesday, Thursday again. Let me know if that doesn't work for anyone. I'll try to do it, and if I get conflicting opinions, then yeah, but basically Tuesday, Thursdays might be back on starting next week. Mainly because, again, things happen. Now, that's gonna make my scheduling a little weird, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, basically. But basically, same stream times. If anyone has any suggestions on stream times as well, I still have to do my Batsu, so that's probably coming this week, next weekend. I'll let you know, but otherwise, yeah, that'll be in the stream. I'll switch back to the scoreboard, and yeah, without further ado, that'll be the end. So, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in video form, stream form, whatever format, and there should be an event of the day, and I'll say if I cancel it. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!